Hi, my name is Pratiksha and I go to Limerick High School, and this is my modifications milestone for my knee rehab device. This is my milestone 3 demo for my project. So when I do a squat that's over 90 degrees, then a buzzer buzzes. So here's a demonstration. And when I stand up again, the buzzer stops buzzing. And another way of improper form is doing a squat where your knees bend too inward. So here's a demonstration. That was a different buzzer that buzzed. And when I do a proper squat, it does not buzz. That's it. So in this milestone, I added like a couple of code-based modifications and also a few physical modifications. So my code-based ones were, one of them was a wall sit timer, which is so basically like when the code is started, then it waits for the user to enter a wall sit position, which is at 90 degrees, and then it starts the timer by itself. And when the user like stands up, which is essentially like stopping being in that position, then the wall sit timer stops and it gives the user a summary of like how long they've done a wall sit for. And my other code-based modification was a squat counter. When it's when this when this modification is started, then it counts like every time a user like goes down in a squat and like goes back up, which is a completed squat, and it adds 1 to the squat counter. My other modification was using a push button system to activate 4 other modes of detecting improper form of squats. My first mode is when you press the push button once, it activates a vibration mode. I added a vibration motor right here. I taped it onto my knee brace, and basically instead of a buzzer buzzing every time like you do an improper squat, a vibration motor like vibrates near my knee joint. And like, because I didn't want to hear a buzzing sound like the entire time I was doing squats. So that's why I thought this was another way to like detect that improper form. And my second mode, when you press the button twice, it activates a massage mode. Basically, massage devices like have that vibration motor in them because it helps like relax the muscles. So that's why I wanted to add like a therapeutic addition to my project. And my third modification, my third mode was an LED mode. I had this LED strip and I attached it with a Velcro. And basically, when improper form is detected, it turns red. And when the user's standing or doing it in proper form, then it'll be green. And then my last mode, when you press the button the 4th time, then like the LED lights, they turn like a rainbow like color sequence, and I just wanted to experiment with the colors, so that's why I added. And some things that I wished I could have done if I had more time was adding a GUI interface instead of a text-based interface, because using a text-based interface is kind of like hard to remember like all the commands, and I think a GUI would be easier to use for a user. So yeah.